of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Doop. Shama-lama ding-dong, loop-de-loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
You're listening to Being Mr. Boop. My name is Lisa Doop and I am Mr. Boop.
My name is Ryan Pfeiffer and I'm Mr. Boop.
My name is Chris Taylor and I am Mr. Boop.
Lisa, I don't think that sobbing was violent enough. There we go.
Same.
What,
The tagline was violent sobbing.
Chris, Ryan, it's Friday, July 17th, 2020, and today we're reading the 129th ever Mr. Boop strip. What happens in today's Mr. Boop?
Lisa, in today's Mr. Boop, a cliffhanger for the end of the week. How original.
Whoa. That's crazy. That's wild.
Oh, are these only Monday through Friday?
There's no
they
Saturday
weren't
and
always,
Sunday.
they are now. So, lucky you. And lucky me. And unlucky Lisa, I guess?
I'm lucky. I'm having fun.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find it.
Panel 1.
Hang on. The shadow synopsis is loading in. God. Lisa, pull up the Patreon. It's not working for me.
Oh.
Maybe it's finally expired. All right, just start describing it. I'm gonna refresh and scroll down.
Okay, in panel 1, we have Alec Robbins and Betty Boop looking. We're sitting on chairs, looking at a desk, and a man at that desk. They're
It's
in the
wine
divorce. The wine cone. They're in the divorce lair.
The
And
divorce
Alex-
layer.
So bad.
The what?
It's true.
Their posture is so bad. Look at that. They're just basically
this
laying
is such
down
a
in
weird
these
angle
chairs.
because we see Winecone directly from the side, like a direct side view, straight on, and then Betty and Alec, it's like their chairs are slanted on the floor. Like,
It's
what the fuck?
unconventional. I'll say that.
This is why in the previous one there was only one character at a time, so it didn't look like this.
We practically see them head on, like even though we're seeing them from the exact same direction. It's so fucked. Also, what is? Oh, that's his nameplate. It's interesting that the details of the desk are still there. He could easily omit them. I feel like if this were Garfield, they would be omitted. But we still see the.
This is a better desk than expected, right? Because you can see that there's a crossbar, and then it's laid on top. There's an additional piece of wood. So this is a nice desk.
Yeah, look at that.
He's a good
Well,
divorce
the
lawyer. He can
wine
afford a
cone,
good desk.
Yeah, wine cone is.
And
Alex says,
we still see the
"So
cup,
what can we?"
the pen cup and the nameplate, even though we're far away from the desk, and we still see him holding the cease and desist and everything. They all look sad.
Alex says, "So what can we do about this?" Question mark.
Yeah, for some reason, Lisa thinks I told her to do this voice for Alec. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I don't remember doing that. Winecone says, hey Chris, what voice should I do for Winecone?
I have no idea.
Lisa, what voice should I do for Winecone? Come on, I'm still pulling up the shadow synopsis. I don't have time to think about this.
What?
Tell me
Sorry,
what
my
voice
head-
to do for him.
Ringo.
You just did Ringo.
No, I was doing Pool.
Okay. Nothing. The case is airtight. They own all intellectual property rights to Betty Boop and all related subsidiaries. Subsidiaries? Subsidiaries. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, I found the shadow synopsis. It's. I drew a little tear under divorce lawyer's eye. I figure he doesn't like to get emotionally involved in his clients' lives, but this is one instance where he just can't help himself. We get context now. I guess I should have read that after. Sometimes the shadow synopses make more sense after the strip. Sometimes they make more sense before.
It's a crazy little world we live in.
Panel 2, we get a close-up of... So that was the flapper shot, but panel 1. Panel 2, we get a close-up of just Betty and Alec sitting in their chairs. Betty's got a tear coming down from her eye. She looks really sad. Alec
In
looks...
like the police interrogation camera angle.
Yeah, and Betty almost, with her the way her hands are, it almost looks like she's handcuffed with her bracelets. She says, "Well, we weren't planning on having kids anyway, Electries." And Alec looks distraught, more so than he did in panel 1. I guess just because we see him closer. He's not crying, but he's got a sweat droplet. And he's talking through an
I like
electro
the
bubble.
details on it.
What does he say, Lisa?
So there's no options?
No options in all caps, followed by an AU bang. Panel 3, close up of a head-on shot of the divorce lawyer.
Which we alluded to earlier.
Yes, because this is the shot where we can see a tear coming down from one of his eyes. A tiny tear. Under his eye. And he's looking away, and he says, "I'm afraid not. You're going to have to get divorced." We see his desk layout. It's how it usually is. But he has the cease and desist face down on the desk. Not
I like how he has a large leather desk pad. That's what I assume is going on with this outline.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
Oh, I figure
It
that's
is a
just
nice
the
detail.
indentation on the desk. It's just the design.
Well, I say it's a leather pad.
I don't know. His desk is really barren. There's not. It's like just a nameplate and pen cup.
You think
I
this
don't
is a
feel like
photo
he's
or
the type of
something?
guy that would have a whole desk pad when there's like nothing on there. It's like very minimalist.
Do you think, Chris, you don't know this character like we do. We really...
He's a very plain guy. This is the most we've ever seen him emote. Just a little tear in his eye.
Yeah.
But I think he's the oldest original character in the strip. He was
Of
the
the-
first original character we saw. Is that correct?
I think we might have seen the therapist first.
Oh, maybe. You think so?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Go check.
Oh, let's maybe do stuff.
I pulled up the shadow synopsis. He still doesn't have a name. None of the only. I think the only original character that's gotten a name is Dr. Sonic the Hedgehog, who's
There's
not
the concierge.
has no relation
Who's
to
in
Sonic the
Spectre.
Hedgehog, who's just called Sonic in this. Panel 4, close up of just Alec in his chair. He's nervously tugging at his collar, or looks more like he's just poking his collar. And he's got a big grimace. What did you say you found out, Lisa? What is it you said?
It's the concierge. He's the second oldest.
Oh,
character.
the concierge is the oldest?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Of
That one-off concierge. Alec is
Yeah.
looking away, sweating, huge, toothy grimace, nervous. And he's got a thought bubble that says, what does it say, Lisa?
Yeesh! That is exactly what I was hoping he wouldn't say.
That's his... Wouldn't...
That's his.
Electro point after yeesh and say. 2 electro points after say. And wouldn't is underlined and in all caps.
Yeah, it is.
This is a plot driven strip, I think. I mean, I don't know, I feel like the story's kind of dragging out a little bit. Like, it's just like, oh no, we have to get divorced. Oh, that's sad that we have to get divorced. We should talk to the divorce lawyer about getting divorced. Yeah, it's true. You have to get divorced. It's true. Oh, I guess we have to get divorced. And these are all
For
like
some
individual
reason, it's
strips.
filler. But like from an independent thing like this with no fixed schedule, like why would it
It
be
does,
filler?
but we have learned that he's kind of planning this out in advance, though.
Yeah, but like
Do you think
Of,
he maps out like,
why
all right,
have-
I want to do for this to be a book, I'm gonna do this many strips this season, because he does turn them into books. So
that's possible.
I want to do this many this season. Let me.
Someone coming over to your house and seeing one of your being Mr. Boop. books and just flipping through it and then immediately leaving.
I thought about buying one of them, and I was like, no, I don't want this in my house.
I was going to buy one, but they don't ship to the UK. So
Yeah, Lisa has no qualms with having that
No.
in her house.
I've got worse books.
I'm sure you have worse stuff in your house.
I got the artwork of the Third Reich in my...
What?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I may buy the full collection. I don't know. I still don't really want it in my house, but it's better than having like a series of books that are like this. You know, just having one. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Someone got that for
Oh yeah,
me.
you got the one big hardcover, so everyone knows you really like it.
Yeah.
Plausible
Nice.
damn. I know, and there's a little autograph inside it, like, thank you for making a podcast talking all about this. What does this autograph say here? You made a No, that's nothing. Put that back
And
on
then
shelf. That's nothing.
He likes to do little drawings in them sometimes, right? So he could do like a little... Say, thank you for doing a podcast, and also requesting that I draw a big kitted Betty
all
Boop.
right.
Mickey Mouse with a
Or
boner in it.
divorce letter. Yeah, just thank you for... Exactly.
Yeesh, that's
Now-
exactly what I was hoping you wouldn't say.
And it's all come full circle. Would you like me to end the episode here? Or do you have anything more to say?
No, I was just wondering, like, if when he's mapping it out, if he's like, all right, we need to move on to this part of the story at this strip, and then at that up to that, it's just like just reiterate what's going on.
Sometimes
or
the re-edit-
insert some little one-off things,
In
or
the
if he
first
maps
two
out
books,
exactly what each strip's gonna be. We're gonna have to ask him
In-
this eventually.
in
How
the
how
first
he what
two
his
books-
process is mapping it out and like planning it out.
In the first two books, the reiteration strips were funnier as well. Like you
Yeah,
could conceivably
yeah.
see like these were jokes, but this one just like feel like genuine filler. Like this was, you know,
it's
Well, that's
not
when the
su-
Patreon started, buddy.
It's not super apparent when you're just reading it. It's just like, okay, this is another strip. But when they're examining it, it's like, yeah, this is just really just saying the same thing every day. When people say every Garfield strip is just him eating lasagna eating Mondays, not true. But every Mr. Boop
No,
strip is he loves his wife. No, that's
they
also
can
not
both
true.
they can both coexist. Those ideas can coexist. Right?
And neither of them are true. Also,
Well,
they can both
it only
coexist because neither of them are actually exist.
Well, it only shows for us to thank our guest host for being on this week. Thank you, Chris
Sure was a thing
Taylor.
I did.
You phrased
Thank
that
you.
strangely.
I hope you all enjoyed the great Pitstop crossover event. Whoa! But now Chris has got to go back to
In
his own
3D.
dimension. Whoa! Whoa.
Can it
I
be a
mean,
crossover event for a thing you're already a part of?
Yeah, I don't think
Don't
that
get the
I don't think
get
it
the
counts as a
popcorn on you,
crossover.
audience member. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah, but Jimmy Neutron crossover with what's his face, and
But that's
they were.
No, that's two different shows.
Yeah, but he's also on a different show. They just happen to be on the same network.
It wouldn't be a crossover if Jimmy
This is
Neutron owned the Timmy Turner and
Yeah, but-
owned the Fairly Odd Parents.
This is a crossover between us and Boku no Stop.
I've never felt older than I do right now.
Aren't there other Boku
Actually,
no
that's not
Stop
true.
hosts?
This morning, somebody told me they didn't know what Tetris was, and that made me want to fucking kill myself.
What?
That's so weird.
That doesn't even have anything to do with age. That's just someone's ignorance. How do you not know Tetris? It's one of the most famous games of all time.
Is that like Dr. Mario, but for gay people?
What?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know. Okay, I got it.
No, isn't that would be what's that what's that Puyo Puyo? Yeah. Yeah, that
Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine.
that.
and
that's
boy,
that's
is
Dr.
Dr.
Mario
Robo-
for gay people.
That's that Dr. Robotnik. And not to say anything, but that show informed a lot of things about myself.
All right, you can end the podcast now.
You've been listening to Being Mr. Boop. That face when you're Mr. Boop. You can visit the show's website at www.beingmrboop.com for our full catalogue of episodes and to sign up to the host podcast. For more updates, follow at Mr. Boop Pod on Twitter. And also support the Pitch Drop Patreon. Do that.
Do that.
Give some of us money.
At pitchdrop.cash.
Give Chris money for the network. No one gets any of it. It just goes to the network.
Yeah, no one gets any of it. It pays the bills.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you and
we
good night,
need it.
everyone.
All right. Good night.
Keep the lights on.
Peace out, fuckers.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitchdrop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.